Medicine Man, and I'm back. Um, today we're going to really have a discussion in reference to changing your mind and chasing your life. Um, I think that that's a great topic to talk about because a lot of times we don't realize that changing your mind is actually a superpower. It takes supernatural strength to change your mind from deeply rooted and deeply programmed thoughts and behaviors. You see, it takes a lot of ability, a lot of power to change your mind. Because changing the mind means that you have to combat, you have to go to war, you have to challenge the part of you that needs to be changed. Within every body, within every human being, there is old programmings that has to be deleted, that has to be archived in order to make room for the new programmings that you bring into your life, the new programmings that you invite into your life. The thing about changing your mind and programmings is that when you change the mental program, you have to change the external factors. You have to change the external factors that represented the internal aspects of those programmings. So if you have a negative programming that you are trying to deprogram yourself from, you have to remove yourself from the place that perpetuates the negative programming, which is the environment that aided and embeds bad programming. So in a situation where you're removing the programming from your life, you have to remove your life from the environment, the people, the images, the associations, the affiliations, the feelings, the connections, the ties. You have to break yourself away from them in order to fully and successfully change your mind. Changing your mind is tricky in this world. Let me tell you why it's tricky. Here's some wisdom. Here's some wisdom. Let me tell you why changing your mind is tricky. Because sometimes you be dealing with a person or a situation, and you can say something originally. And we are taught in the society to hold people to their word, and that people needs to be held to their word. You know, you ain't nothing if your word doesn't amount to anything. And there are people that would take that and use it as a catalyst to not allow you to change your mind. See, let's go back. There are people that will use that as a catalyst to not allow you to change your mind. So it's like you have the initial conversation with someone and you say, hey, I'll be at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay. Something comes up. So you call and say, hey, I won't be able to make it till like 9:20. They get all angry, upset. Oh no, you said 8 o'clock. You said 8 o'clock. I'm holding you to that word that you would be here by 8. I'm holding you. You told me 8 o'clock, so I'm going to hold you to the word that you will be here by 8 o'clock. You see? Is that justified? Is it justified in a scenario like that to hold the person to their word? Life, there are people that will do that to you. Okay? There are people that will hold you to your word when you experience a particular experience with them. They still want to come back and hold you to your word after. Here's the key. After you've changed your mind. See? That's when they go back to the first word. Well, and they hold you to it. I'm gonna hold you to this. This is what you say. Got you on recording and everything. This is what you said. But in actuality, yeah, okay. But that person has the ability, has the right, in God's grace, to change their mind about that situation, about that person. Never let anyone take away your ability to change your mind. There's a lot of factors where people use certain things to cover up and to hinder your ability to change your mind. Like they say, be loyal. Be loyal to me. Or you got to be loyal to me. And then when something happens that endangers you, or something happens that jeopardizes you and your family, something happened that jeopardizes your well-being and everybody's well-being, they want you to be loyal to a situation like that when it could destroy everybody. You have to make a decision, right or wrong, right or wrong. You have to make a decision, but never let loyalty put you into a situation where you could be destroyed, or you can destroy yourself, or destroy and hurt others because you lack the ability to change your mind, because you're using loyalty as a factor to not change your mind. You stay in the situation that's disruptive. You stay in the situation that's not promising. Everyone has the ability to change their mind. Be aware, truthfully, of people that attempt to hinder you from changing your mind, because that's part of growth. Part of growing is changing your mind. How do you grow? How do you elevate? Change your mind. Changing your mind is part of the elevation process. It begins the process. So when you remove a programming and you replace that program with new programming, a new set of way of thinking, a new set of way of using your mental power, a new set of way of channeling your energy from the old pattern of the way you used to channel your energy. You see? This is what the essence of root working is about. Working on the root. What is the root? The root. You are the root. You are the source. Within you lives the spirit of God, the spirit of the universe, the spirit of your ancestors, the spirits of your guardian angels and guardian spirits. Everything that walks with you, everything that you are a part of, is already in you. So when you go through acts of what they call conjure, what we call conjure, when you go through acts of what they call conjure, what you're doing is pulling out from within you a particular energy force, a particular energy vibration that you channel out into the universe. And so when we vibrate on higher levels, or when we make the attempt to heal and vibrate on higher levels, we have to like really learn to guard ourselves more intelligently. We have to learn how to guard ourselves more intelligently when we vibrate on a higher level, because higher vibrations bring more lower vibrations towards it. It attracts lower vibrations. It's just like being in a room. You're in a dark room, no windows, and you light a light, you strike a match, you turn on the flashlight. What happens is everything receives light from that source in the room. So when you look, now you can see the bed, now you can see the dresser, now you can see the door, now you can see everything because there's light. So anytime light is activated in the midst of darkness, there will be an attraction to it. There will be an attraction to it. And that attraction, in most cases, it gets obsessive. Yes, it does. Um, but never allow anyone that power to hold you to your word obstructing you from changing your mind. Because when people hold you to your word and won't allow you to change your mind about something, that's very narcissistic behavior. And for that reason, make sure that you're surrounded in an environment around people that will allow you to change your mind. We are humans here. We are all humans having a divine experience. So all we have the ability to change our minds. Because part of reprogramming your mind, you have to change it. You can't reprogram your mind to think better. You can't reprogram your mind to think from a higher level, a higher frequency, higher perspective. You can't reprogram your mind in your emotions. You can't do none of that unless you have the ability to change it first. The ability to change it. So don't let nobody take away that. Don't let nobody hold you to your word when you know you change your mind. Be bold, be brave. Tell them, hey, yeah, I said that in the beginning because in the beginning that was my intentions until I changed my mind. And when I changed my mind, it wasn't for no reason. It was for a reason I changed my mind. And so when you change your mind, be honest and tell people that you've changed your mind so they won't call you a liar. Because we have to be careful about people. They'll hold you to your word. You change your mind because there's circumstances that warranted it. A mental mind change. Like I said, they'll record you and everything, the first version, but they'll run away and don't have anything to do with the mental change that you went through. So when you change your mind, you change everything, the whole reality about the situation. So stand strong. Stand strong, everybody. This is Medicine Man. I just wanted to elaborate on that because when you channel an energy out, you want to make sure that you channel authentic, pure energy out into the universe. Okay? And you do have the ability to change your mind. You do have it. So use it wisely. Use it for growth. Don't let nobody hold you to your word, knowing that if you kept that particular word, that you would definitely not be here right now. You know what I mean? So go for it. Everybody be great, man. Y'all be great out here. Be great and prosper. Be blessed. It's Medicine Man. Peace.